Interlace your fingers, hands go back behind your head, and then go into C curve spine. Come back and tap your lower back. Come forward, stack your spine. In, tap lower back, come forward, and lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. This time, stay back with your lower back connected and do little pulses. So your neck is nice and long, traps relaxed, in through your abdominals, feet are heavy. 3, 2, 1, come all the way forward. Stack your spine all the way up. On this next one, you're gonna come down, tap your lower back, and then go into straight spine, opening up. Now come forward into C curve, and stack your spine. So now go into C curve, tap your lower back, go into straight spine, come forward into C curve, and stack. We'll do that one more time. Go into C curve. Tap, straight spine, C curve, and stack. So now let's go all the way back. So you're gonna go into C curve. You'll tap your lower back, draw your tailbone down, just relax through your inner thighs. Come all the way back. Open up through your elbows. Try to come all the way back if you can. Reach your right arm out. You don't have to force your head back there. Take a deep breath in. You might need to put a blanket back there or a pillow, and then switch sides. Right hand goes back behind your head, left arm comes out. Inhale and exhale. Left hand goes back behind your head, and lift your head up using your hands. Coming forward, use your abdominals, find that rib and abdominal connection. And then now come forward. You might have to bring your hands back behind your thighs, and that's okay. Come forward, and then stack your spine all the way. So now let's use your arms. So you bring your arms forward, you pull in through your abdominals, and then come all the way back. So I'm going to relax through my upper traps, then pull down, open up through your arms all the way. You might be able to just come back this far, or come back all the way back. You're going to inhale, take your arms around to a T, chin to chest, and scoop all the way up. So I'm using a little momentum to come all the way up. So I'm going to inhale all the way back, exhale, and scoop. Inhale, exhale, and scoop. One more time. Inhale, exhale, and scoop all the way up. So now let's scoot down so that your tailbone pushes into that little seat down there. So you have a lot of space underneath here. You'll be able to grab the end of that spine corrector. You're going to take your right leg up to tabletop, and then take your left leg up to tabletop. So pulling in through your abdominals, this forces you into a forward C curve right here. So you can hold on to your hamstrings just to feel this stretch. Take a nice big deep breath in, because it's a big stretch for your back. You can always keep one foot down onto the floor if you need to. And then let's hold in this position. So you can bring your hands back behind your head if that's okay. And you'll take your legs out and then pull back in. Out, pull back in, out. And let's add the arms. So I'm gonna pull, open, pull, open, pull, open, pull, open, and 3, 2, 1. Hold it in, take your left leg out, just hold that right leg in. So I'm using some arms too. I'm gonna go here, and then switch, and switch, single leg stretch, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then pull in, drop your left foot down, drop your right foot down, bring your hands back behind your head. And with that right leg, I'm going to extend all the way out. So my shin should be parallel to the floor. My elbows are going to go out, and I'm gonna turn. My shoulder goes toward the knee, and then extend. Push. So nothing is going on. I'm not going up and down with my upper body. It's just twisting toward the wall. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pull in through your abdominals. And 2. Back counter. 1. And down. Left leg goes out. And turn. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Just twisting. 3. 2. 1. And then return that foot. Hands go beside you. And then help yourself lift up. Right. Let's go sideways. You're going to go all the way to the side. Make sure you have some room. You're going to lay all the way down on your side. It's a big stretch there. That leg just relaxes on the bottom. All the way over. Interlace your fingers. Take your hands back behind your head. And then your upper body comes up. So you're hovering with that tricep above the barrel. Head goes back and you're in a nice straight line. So you're going to come up and down. Just really small, working those obliques, those intercostals in between your ribs. You're pressing down into the floor with that top leg so you can work some inner thigh. Press. That bottom leg here is really relaxed. So you're having to be really aware of your body and what it's doing. Press your head back so you're nice and long. And 4, 3, pulling in through your abdominals, 2, and 1. Little rest right there, coming down. Then we're gonna come back up and we're gonna do a little twist toward the barrel. So I'm gonna hold in this nice straight line and I'm gonna turn. You're gonna open up through your arms, so just keep them back behind your head. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then all the way down. And stretch it out, grab that top forearm, take a big deep breath in through your ribs. Then go ahead and come back up. So your tricep is just laying back down onto the barrel. So you can stay right there, and now with the bottom, or with the top leg up, the bottom leg just rests down. So with this top leg, I'm gonna make sure and look at my foot. It's right underneath the hip joint. I'm gonna take it around in a circle. So nothing is moving with my upper body. I'm making sure that my pelvis is nice and stacked here and not moving backwards. Just isolating in this hip joint and then up and around. Keep looking at that foot. The middle of this circle is your hip joint. Make sure it's going backwards, squeezing your glute. 2 and 1. I'm gonna bend the knee. I'm keeping my upper body up. And then my knees are bent here. My feet are gonna be together. You can move backwards on the barrel a little bit. And then we're gonna go into clamps. So I'm squeezing, but my hip is separated from my pelvis. So I'm lifting, squeezing this glute. So I'm really isolating in through the glute. This exercise is really good for lower back issues, for hip mobility, for that strength side to side. It's good for balance, pulling in through your abdominals. 2, and 1, and relax. Good. So if you have a weight, grab a weight just in that top hand and then hold it. You'll lift your tricep off of the barrel and then press down and up. So pretend I have a weight in this top hand. So pushing down, this works the lat, the teres group, and then adds that weight to your obliques. Makes it a little bit harder, strapping your legs down. 4 more, 3, 2, and 1, and then all the way down. And then come up. I'm going to turn my sign corrector the other way so that way we can do the other side. So go ahead and turn over to the other side, and then we'll come all the way out and over. The bottom leg just relaxes. your body just opens up. You're making sure that you're in this nice straight line. Hands go back behind your head. So you're opening up. Pull in through your abdominals here. Lift your tricep up, and from there, press your head back, and you're up and down. Squeezing in through your abdominals. We'll do 12 total. Exhale, inhale. So keep pushing my head back into my hands. You're pressing down into your reformer here, pulling in through your abdominals. And then now hold it up. We're gonna do that twist. I'm gonna look toward my barrel here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then back, and then a side over stretch. Nice. All right, so let's work some hips. So your hands can go behind your head here. You can always rest down if you want to. So just resting that tricep down, open up through your body, pull in through those ribs so your ribs are attached to those abdominals so you're nice and sturdy up front, kind of like a boxer. Let that lower leg just fall. Your upper leg lifts up and your foot is right underneath your hip. So the middle of these circles is the hip joint. So I'm squeezing my glute back. If I were to look at your body, I wouldn't know what your leg was doing. Lift and lower. Make that little circle. Sometimes the other one leg is harder than the other, like this one. This is usually my good leg. And then opposite direction. Sometimes you stretch your bad leg more than you stretch your good leg. And 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then you'll pull it forward. Abs in, scoot back just a little bit. All right, we're pulling in, and then let's lift and lower. So into those clams, squeeze your glutes. So watch your pelvis, don't lean back. Your abs in. I'm just making sure that I don't lean backwards. Squeezing just that glute, trying to get that height. Opening up, working on that hip mobility by squeezing the glutes, those rotators. In through your abs. One more. And then all the way down. So we'll just rest those legs. And then with that upper body, grab a weight if you have a weight. If not, then we'll just go into this mobility again and squeezing your obliques and your intercostals. So lifting up, and we'll press. Press. That breath, press your head back, your abdominals in so you have that support. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go into that side over stretch. Big stretch there, just relax. Deep breath. And then we'll open up all the way, press up on your side. So strengthen through those arms, pressing all the way up. And then we're going to go back into the seat here. So we'll do this big stretch and kind of strengthen through the glutes and open up through the body. We'll take the arms forward. We'll pull in through those abdominals and just come along the barrel all the way. Opening up through the arms. Opening up through the front of the body to stretch out. Extend out through the right leg. Then extend out through the left. Lift up out of the seat, squeezing the glutes. Now our legs want to rotate out, but keep those toes up toward the ceiling. Now lift up through your upper body, and sometimes we need to take the hands back behind the head to go into that nice straight line. So you're squeezing your glutes, squeezing your quads in front. Your head is kind of lifted, so it's right on top of the spine. Pull in through those abdominals. So the first thing to come down is your tailbone right into that seat. So you've got to bend your knees a little bit. You're pulling those heels in, you're dropping your head all the way back, open up through your elbows. Big inhale, chin to chest, and then exhale, finding that connection all the way up. And stack your spine. Arms go forward, We'll do that again. Pull in through your abdominals, relax your shoulders. Come all the way back. Open up through your arms. Reach. And this time take your left leg out. Your right leg out. Lift up. Squeeze your glutes. Don't let your feet fall outward. Lift up through your upper body. Squeeze those ribs towards your abdominals. Pull in. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your quads. Bring your hands back behind your head and let your head just rest back into your hands. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your tailbone down into that seat. Draw your knees inward. Draw your heels inward. Drop your head back. Reach it back. Big inhale. Drop your elbows. Try to get them down. And then lift your head up with your hands. Don't lift it up with your neck. Lift your head, lift your head, lift your head. And then pull those ribs towards your abdominals. Come all the way up and forward. And then stack your spine. One more exercise. So we'll come forward. We'll lay down on top. My elbows are going to be at that very edge. So you might have to wiggle around a little bit to find a comfortable spot. And then I'm kind of in this elbow plank. So I'm going to squeeze my glutes to lift up and then back down. A little bit of lower back, a little bit of glutes. My eye gaze is just forward, so my head is on top of my spine. Pull your shoulder blades down. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. And 4, 3, 2, and relax. And just drop down. Take some big deep breaths. Stretching out that lower back fascia right on top of this barrel. Get a little push around. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come off.